time for the stream, the great white stream. With me and my team, we will always reign supreme. So if you know what I mean, then come and join me on the stream. Like to talk food, then we're the stream for you. Unless you're talking mushrooms, then you have to leave the room. And if you refuse, elementals light the fuse. My name is Great White. I'm streaming here tonight. Hold your fruit hats tight. I'm gonna take you for a ride. I'm the one that calls the place while the fruit night is away. Scat solo. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bee. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bee. Squee! Where's the stream? When is it starting? It's been way too long. We've really got to stop this song. So without further ado, I've got one thing to say to you.
How about now? How about now? Yeah, okay. How about now? Yeah, okay. Shush! Alright. Sorry. Oh man, I did so much talking with no sound. Ooh, that feels not good, but you know what? We'll be alright. Hi, Jazz. It's good to see you. That's one of the things I did definitely say. It is good to see you. I hope you're well. Nice. All right. So this might be overkill. This might be too much. But okay, what's 64 divided by 3? Cuz now I'm realizing it's just not even going to work. But we could do 64. Oh no. Divided by 4, which is 16. So that would be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And that's pretty tall. That's pretty tall. But I'm willing to do the math. I'm really willing to do the science math stuff to see if this works. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Hey, Andrew. How's the one-wheel injury going? It hurts. Sleeping especially is painful. But you know what? I'm not some whiny little whiner. You know? Yeah, you know, you play with fire, you get burnt. That's how it goes, right? I'm not here to complain. It hurts, but I'll be all right. Thanks for asking, though. I mean, I appreciate you being concerned for me. But, you know, it's not going to stop me. And I'm going to keep riding. And you know what? I'm going to fall again. It's going to happen. There's no way around it. I certainly am going to fall again. Absolutely. All right, buddy. Maybe this is the way to do it. I think that was the way to do it. We missed a couple, but that's fine. All right, check this out. If I were to make this... Man. And then we do one on this side, too? I guess. Like, I think we kind of have to, right? If we're going to do it this way. You know? We're going to have to dig a little bit of space out underneath. Oh! Yeah, yeah. There we go. So that's 16, 32, 64. So that's 64 of them, right? Let's go ahead and dig out like two deep space below here. You know what we could do? Let's do this the smart way. Let's use this tool that we've installed that is very useful. Left click there. Right click there. And then we'll just... Nice. Look at that. Glad to hear you're getting better. Thank you. I hope it gets better soon. Thank you. You guys are so nice. I hope it gets better soon too. All right. Tango Tech. This is the thing I was trying to talk about earlier. Let's go black stained glass because that's my favorite color of glass. Is the black stained glass. I think it looks so good. I'm not, you know, the other ones just don't do it for me as much. But you know, that's fine. Let me go there. Okay. And a boom, boom, boom. And a boom, boom, boom. And yeah. And here, and here. And this is a nice one too, in that we can just kind of, we can do it once. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing now that we've gone too far. Did you get tired of the ridicule? Just noticed you got rid of the mustache. Dang. I know, dude. I know. Oh, my poor stash. it's, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't say I got tired of the ridicule. I just got tired of being a guy with a mustache, you know? It is just a rough life to live. It's, you know, it's kind of, just kind of was done with it, I guess. Okay, now we're gonna click this. We're gonna come up here. We're going to place this. We're going to right click that, break that. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to copy. Paste. And that's okay. Undo. Rotate. 90. Paste. Undo. And we'll come over here and we'll flawless first try. Nailed it. And then we'll rotate 90. Paste. And then we'll rotate 90. Paste. He's done it. He's done it. Excellent. And now what we need to do is we need a water source. And that was something we should have done first before we did the copying. But here we are living a life where we did not. Tango Tech is a genius. He's a genius man, all right? Do we do the copy paste for this? Why didn't I copy this one? This would have been the one I should have filled this one first and then done the copy. Nice. And now copy. You're also no. You're too kind. I don't deserve that kindness. Okay. There we go. Do the old rotate 90. Boom, just like that. Nice. All right, and then we just need a sticky piston. Right. Mm-hmm. What I want to know is... Let's put a pressure plate here. We just need a little redstone dust. Oh. Okay. Okay. So now... That's just so... That's too good. That is good, but what I really need... What I really need... is something that's gonna only fire once when I step on it. So basically, I just need all this to go. I need this to turn into like a monostable circuit or a T flip-flop. Either of those would work, honestly. So, can we do that? I think we can. We get rid of that. We grab a redstone repeater. Put it down. Why don't we do just one side first? And then this just needs to go into... something like that. Huh. Why? I thought for sure that would work. Okay, can we do a different monostable circuit? Hmm. Is there a way to move things? Hold on. Let me open up the world edit stuff. Wiki. What if I just want to move something up? Deselect, select the player's current bottom half position, H+1, region operations, set, replace, overlay, walls, outline, center, smooth, deform, regen, hollow, move. Oh, okay. Tell me more about this move operation. Okay. So I think if I select that, and this, nice. And then we just say move up 10. Oh, how? Why? I don't understand. What? I do. Move up. Five. I do. What? Okay. Hold on. Move every block in this region to a direction or based on players facing. Okay, distance, the amount. Okay, so distance, amount, direction. Okay, what if I just say move 10? Aha! There we go. Nice. All right. And now let's just do a quick set quartz block. Ha! Guys, I'm a pro! I'm a pro with World Edit. Nice. Oh, feels so good, team. Excellent. Excellent. And you know what we could do is we could just... Now, that's unnecessary. We don't need that. But what do we need? So I want something that's going to... I want to move this piston once when I step on the pressure plate and then not a second time. So what I need is like a T flip-flop. That's really what I need. How do you make a T flip-flop? Let's just do a quick Google search. Simple T flip-flop. Cuz I don't know these. I don't know these very well. You can send like a one tick pulse into a sticky piston. That's one way to do it. That I know. Well, I mean, can we do that then? Can we give it a try? So like, how would this work? I would need we would need like, for example, say we put a redstone torch down here, right? This would be a way to do a T flip-flop. Redstone torch right there. And then we would want a block that we would spit out into the redstone torch from... Ooh, or we could grab it from here. This would be the right way to do it, right? So now we would put a sticky piston here, and then I could put some redstone dust right there. So this would create... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, because we need it to be a one tick pulse. The only way I can think to do that is with observer, right? I already have that in my inventory. But that's going to give me 2 ticks, right? That's going to give me 0 ticks. What? I mean, the other solution is to cut this in half, which I think is less of a good idea. Because, like, as it is right now, if we filled each of these up, we would have 64 times 9, 576 uses before it would need to be refilled, which is so many uses. And yes, it would be a pain to fill it up and do it. But you would go through that once, and then you would have the super convenient solution. So I think it's worth it. Man, this is pretty tough, huh? This is actually kind of difficult. Hmm. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's just simple T flip-flop. Images. This one's like 4 wide. Ooh, but we might be able to make that work. Okay, so hold on. Let's try this. So we want a comparator that's going to lead into that. No, that won't work. It won't work. I was wrong. Small T flip-flop. You know what one solution is? Oh my god, you know how easy this could be? It could be super easy if we wanted it to be. What if we just did this? What if we just did this straight up? Like, just a lever, right? And then that lever. This could be stupid easy. What up, Sandy? Welcome back. Grab a little redstone dust. No big deal. Oop. What have I done? Yeah, we could just straight up do that. And then we would have room to fill this in if we wanted to. You know, it's not as elegant a solution as I'd like, but it's like, it does the job. So then if we come through here and we just, you know. Oops. We don't need to do all the sides. This is just, we'll just do one. Ooh, those bubble sounds, huh? Okay, so we flip that. What? Why not? Am I misunderstanding something? They all flashed, but only the top, like, two are shooting anything? Nothing else is doing it? What am I misunderstanding? Are they, like, getting locked somehow? What if, I wonder if they're getting... Okay. Okay, what if we do... Oh, no! What if we do every other one? Yeah, I think they're like locking each other. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's clear our inventory. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I thought we had a genius idea, but I was wrong. That feels bad. So how did Tango do it with a dispenser? Man, that sucks because they all flash. They all flash. They all flash. Kill at entity name equals item. Type equals item. Nice. That gives us our 8. So if we, I mean, we could do a tower like this and get 32, get half a stack. And then if you wanted to, you could just real quick, like... Really? Nah, it doesn't work. What? What are you talking about, you crazy thing? You're insane. Huh. I'm trying a different design for our rocket dispensal system. I watched Tango's video today, and I thought he was a big brain genius, man, with his use of the bubble columns. Because, like, ideally, when you do this, all of those flash once, which I thought would cause them to drop something at the same time, but in practice, it doesn't work that way. Otherwise, that would have been perfect. He is a big brain genius, man. Big brain genius, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how he got his to work and this one doesn't. It's soul sand. You move this. Like, look, it is working. Like, look, they flash, but they don't dispense. Only like 2 of them are dispensing. That feels bad, man. That feels bad, man. Hmm. But like, what other solutions are there, you know? Like, you know, we could have... Let's build this out really quick. What if you use the dropper? You think the dropper would fix the problem? Wait, no, we are using a dropper. Wait, what are you talking about? That is a dropper. Maybe you mean something different. So we do like a redstone tower. The only downside of this is we would only get 15. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then these ones would stop working. But, you know, in theory, you could do this and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could do like half a stack this way and go with like dropper. Well, he uses dispensers. But, you know. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so, like, what if we copy this? You know, do the old copy. Oh, you know what? Before we start copying things, let's do this. I'm gonna go play Fallout. Unprankable. Have fun playing Fallout. Dispenser. Okay, and then, you know, we just toss one down here. We toss one up here. We get out the old trusty dusty wooden axe. Hit that bad boy. Break that. I left click that bad boy. I'll break that. Stand here. Copy. Rotate 90. Paste. Nice. All right, say we got something like that, right? Now, if I send a signal into these bad boys, say we get a block like here, we'd have to turn that one into a block. And we can just do like some redstone dust on this one. Oh, it's not going to reach that top one because we're at 1. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No! All right. So we need a different solution. Okay. No, that's fine. We need a different solution. You'll get a different solution if that's what you want. Okay? We can... Well, we're going to want something like a pressure plate. I think that's the activation method that we want. That sounds like the best to me. And it needs to be down far enough that when we activate, it has time to trigger twice. It could be an observer. Okay, and that's how this is going to go. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, we got plenty though, so it's fine. It's fine. Now there is more good stuff to this design. If we go this route, we would be able to have like a fill spot. We would be able to run hoppers into these to fill them up, which would be the best thing for us, for everybody. It would be the most ideal. In fact, let's go ahead and ooh, that's gonna be really annoying, huh? A place to block? I don't know where I went. There it is. Use a dispenser. Okay. All right, so now we got this nice little tunnel thing. All right, and I want to step on it. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And all we need to do is update this block. Now I want 2 very fast flashes. That happens so quick. Quick enough that we don't miss out on any of the items. That's what we want to make sure of. We don't want to lose any of the items before we get out of here. So we could fill this in the rest of the way down. And then we could put a pressure plate down here. Yeah. Pressure plate. And we want that to... Mm-hmm. And then we can just do like, you know, the same kind of thing, right? Ooh, can I? Does this work? That with the pressure plate on it? No. That doesn't work. So we'll need the whole block there. But this will power these blocks, sure enough. But we don't need a bunch of sides on here. We can just do one side. Yeah. And then we'll just put some redstone dust here. Redstone dust. And then we'll just, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven. And then we can just do that. Ooh, we're dropping lots of rockets. All right, so let's see. I should get 32 when I activate this once. I got 30. Why am I only getting 30? Who's not dispensing? Is it the top two? Wait, no, it would only be 2 not dispensing. These are fine. Is it on this level with these things? No, because there are none there. That's dispensing. That's dispensing. Did I miss some redstone somewhere? Doesn't seem like it. Did I do my math wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4. Oh, I bet we just need to throw the old capper on here. There we go. Maybe that'll fix it. All right, let's clear it out. Does this give me 32? No, it only gave me 30. Gosh darn it. What's going wrong? Why? This should have been flawless. This is working. These are dispensing. Have any of you not dispensed yet? Let's do this. Here's how we're going to find out which one it is. We're going to fill them all back up. We're going to activate it once. And then we're going to find out who's the weakest link. You're the weakest link. Extinguish your torch. Okay, looking good. I don't think any of them have not fired so far from what we've seen. It looks like they've all fired at least once. All right, all right, all right. Now, you know what we should do before we go too much further? Let's go like this. This is going to be big brain. Check this out. Well, let's give ourselves a little standing platform. So this is our reset platform. And let's go copy. Now we can just paste from there when we want to refill our dispensers. Big brain! You know, with land, sign into cam, watch redstone, I was trying to do that last night and it wouldn't let me. I don't know what happened or what changed, but I wasn't able to get in on my cam account to watch things, which drove me nuts. I was so mad. All right, here we go. Boop. I don't know how many we got there. All right, we got 30. Who's not firing? I know it's one of you. Are you? No. Yep. These are okay. These are good. These are good. Okay, those all fired. This fired. This did. This one did. And this one did. This one did not. Here's our first culprit. Culprit. And this one did not. These two aren't firing. Why? Why would these two, for some reason, just decide not to? I don't understand. What? 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 Wes, but these up here are. Somehow these ones in the middle are just getting lost? What? Yeah, like at this point, I really don't even know. I don't know. I don't know why. All right, let's test this part of it at least. Can I get some, what are they called? Elytra. Now let's go / game mode, survival. Slap these bad boys on. Okay, so I come in with, let's say, 1 rocket. Okay, I screwed it up. I come in with, let's say, 1 rocket, right? Dude, we got all of them! What? That's so good! We got all of them. Let's try it again. Okay, we only got 40 that time. All right, let's try this. Okay, so we come in, we land, we let it fire, and then... Oh, dude, that's the way! Okay, so it's like you show up, you let it fire once. It's not perfect. I mean, the solution could be as simple as just making it a little bit lower, you know? Like, we could just lower this down and make the top a little bit taller. And then it would be fine. It would work perfectly. Yeah, I keep shifting through it too, and I'm pretty sure you go faster when you hit shift. Yeah, we would just have to make it taller. It wouldn't need to be much taller though. It would only need to be like, I don't know, maybe 10 blocks taller. And I think it would still be like we'd still be able to get out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, when I was talking to Rev about this, his concern was that you wouldn't collect all of them. Like, some of them would get past you. And I don't believe that's what's happening. I think the problem is they're dispensing slower than I'm flying out. So if we just made it taller, this design would work just fine. minus the fact that two of them don't dispense for some reason. They don't drop. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't drop. That's so dumb. You know what? I'm just gonna, because it'll drive me crazy. We're just gonna wait that out. Yeah, both of these kind of confuse me. We have two that just don't work for some reason on this one. And then we have these, which should be working. But I think what's happening is they're like locking them. But yeah, but then I fixed it and it worked once and then it didn't work anymore. Like, what's going on over here? I don't get it. It doesn't really make any sense to me. This design seems good though. Kill at entity type equals item. You know what? Hey, you guys remember that thing we could do? Let's go ahead and just do it real quick. Just because we can. Paste. Nice! And they're full again. Nice, nice. Dude, what the heck am I doing? Oh, what was I doing over here? Oh, yeah. I remember that. What a weird thing. Logical Geek Boy made something that uses torch burnout. So he would use like he got a really fast set of 8 pulses somehow. It was like I think that's it right there. So if we put like a dropper on top of this and filled it with rockets. Yeah, that drops exactly 8. But then how do you activate it again? Can you start it with just a button? He had it set up so he could like press it anytime he wanted. So what if we just threw like a button on here? That wouldn't quite work. But if we did like that gave us 9. Or maybe it didn't. I think that's 8 exactly. So that might be the way to do it. Is the torch burnout method? It seems pretty reliable for the most part. Plus, like the burnout sound, it like almost seems kind of appropriate for rockets, right? Where it's like get ready for takeoff, like you're at a roller coaster or something, and it's like Thank you for guys inside this Hot Patch Invasion. Thank you again for visiting your neighborhood, Super Fun Land. And no, don't forget to check out the booth in the front and he scream. And he scream a lot, and it's very scary. It's fun. That's how things go. All right, so now how do we adapt this to work for us? Let's grab. It would have to be right. So it would have to be a torch on the side, and then this here, and then redstone dust. There, that's what gives us our burnout, right? So, and then if we take this away and we put it back, we get our burnout again. And then from this, so this could be just from like a sticky piston, right? Okay, okay. Goodness. All right. Yeah, like, you know, so that's how we could activate it, right? And then over here, we could easily have this go. So if we get 8 really fast out of, we would want 8. We would want 8 dispensers if we could make it work. So how do we get 8 dispensers? Well, we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. I feel like we've gone through this before with that one up there that we were just looking at a minute ago. Where I was like, what is this? So, I mean, there's our 8, obviously. So how do we hook this up so it fires on all of them? Good question. Well, what if we had would a wood button be long enough for this? I don't think so. So we could just go with the lever. Which, I mean, that I think would be fine, honestly, if we did that, if we went that route. So we had just like this here. Let's do it like 1 back, right? We'll fill in the ground a little bit at least. And then we threw a lever down here. And then this could be connected to piston. Which we're going to have right there. And this could be if I put that does give 8. Okay, great. So that wouldn't break that by any means. So that's good at least. And then we would just need to figure out how to wire this up to these 7 other dispensers, right? So how do we do that? So it's easy. That's so easy. I thought maybe I'd say it's easy and then it would just come to me, and it didn't happen. So here we are. Well, let's see. What's the answer? Obviously, we just, you know. Oh, dude, you know what? Oh, dude, you know what? We could do a pressure plate. We totally could. Say I wanted like say we put a pressure plate right here, and I wanted it to come down onto here. We could put some dust, a pulse extender down here, just like that. So now when I step on this, you should be able to see it turns on and it stays on for a minute. Not a whole minute, but you know, for a minute. But that seems like it's a little bit close. Let's grab our sticky piston. Yeah, it is a little bit close. That doesn't work. No, obviously. Okay. So this would come out to here, which would mean we would want our burnout torch right here with the redstone dust here. So that would extend up there. And then we would need to, and that wouldn't power that anymore. All right, I'm ready to go back to our original plan with the lever instead. It just it works a little bit more smoothly. Block extends to here. Then we would have the burnout clock. And then we would just need to take this signal up with some slabs. Burb. Okay. Yo, what up, Taco? What up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Oh, you know me, just working on stuff. Hey, I haven't seen you on the server in a minute, man. What's going on? How you doing? Nice. All right. We won't need this. Let's get some rockets. I've been very busy lately. Oh, yeah? Hopefully, good kind of busy. So you've been there all week? Well, I hope she's doing okay, considering all things considered, rather. Uh, yeah, man, it sounds pretty tough. Let's see. Let's come up here. She is? Okay, good. Maybe we do a whole block here, like that. So these dispensed. This one, this one, this one, this one. This one did. These two did not. Hmm. I think maybe we're making this more complicated than it needs to be. I bet if I put a block here, we would get these two. Here would get these two. So like if I put a block here and here, and we powered right. So we go up. Yikes. So this one gets hit by the block we move, so we don't have to worry about that one. If I can get something over here and over here, that'll get these two. In fact, I bet if we go like this, that would get these three on this bottom layer and then these top two as well. And I bet if we put a target block here, move this out like that, and connected these up this way, that would get this one. So now we have all of them except for the very top one. Nice. So if we clear our inventory, that's 56. Yeah, they're all firing except for the top one now. Oh, snap. We're getting pretty close. Oh, dude, we're getting so close. Oh, dude. Oh my God. I think the last thing we need to do is this. And I think we've done it. No. I need another target block right there, and now we've done it. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Is this super compact, super easy way to get all kinds of items so fast? We did it! It took so long. I'm so happy. We did it. We did it. Oh my God. Oh. 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 Your mic's having issues. Yeah, I have some stuff on my mic that isn't great, but you know, it's fine. We did it. What kind of issues are you talking about? Because there are different issues that happen. Oh, you think this is happy, Sandy? This is a relief. Do you know how many we've spent? This is like our 7th stream trying to figure this out. Like a little bit here and there, but now. Oh, you know what? I could use a little bit of rockets. Oh, 1 stack, thank you. That's so good. I want to know, what does a button give us? It's kind of fading out a bit. Yeah, I've got like, if I start screaming, I've got like a compressor on there and like some noise reduction stuff on there. Just because like my apartment is not good. So it's not, and my microphone sucks. So it's like, there's a bunch of stuff. Oh, you mean it was like straight up cutting out? Hold on. Let's do a quick instant replay. All right, buddy. Bring me up to present. All right, buddy. Bring me up to. Okay, there we go. We're making. One gets hit. Something. These three. If we. Is item. It took so long. Yeah, it's the noise suppression stuff. It's like my compressor. It's like, you could call it a problem. It's just like, it's a dumb thing. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. It's like, it's just my plugins being not ideal. All right. More creative mode? Dude, Rev, check it out. Dude. Hey. Hey. Check this out. 1 stack on my way. Easy. Now I just want to see what buttons do. I want to see what the buttons give me. That gives us 56. Ooh, that's so close. Ooh, that's so close. What does a stone button do? Um, 40. All right. Well, we could do the pressure plate, but it's like, then you gotta stand on it, you know? And that's just like a whole thing. Resident sleeper. Oh, baby. What's the right answer? I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is here. I want to say some kind of like pulse extender, but like, I think the lever is just as good as any other option. It's like you extend it, it doesn't stay on. And then if you walk up and you want some, you just flip it, flip it. Look how compact we made it. Nice. Nice. I don't think this needs to be a target block. This one does. Yeah. This one's got to be a target block. Actually, this one we might be able to just put redstone dust here. No, that one does need to be a target block. Nice. New PoE League tomorrow. Ooh, but also even more overtime now. Yikes. Feels bad. Oh, so much OT. It's like calling it overtime at this point is just a joke. It's like, that's just your shift. It's just what you do. It's just what you work. It's like more of an event when you're not on overtime. But like, you know, it's that time of year, I guess. Sorry I had to AFK for a bit. My computer froze completely for like 5 minutes. Hey, don't even sweat it. Oh, here's the crappy one we couldn't get to work. But now we have one that does work. Feels Gucci, Tucci. Nothing. That was nothing. It's sad the target block was so hyped when it was released, but I've barely seen it used. I love the target block. I think it's so useful. Like, there are so many times where it's just like, oh, saves you so much trouble. Didn't mean to use a comma at the end of that. Hey, don't worry. No big deal. So we have a rocket dispenser now. I don't think there's a way we could rig this up to fill itself. Like, maybe somehow. Like, if we did like, oh, man. I guess like, okay, let's see. Can we do it? Can we get this set up so we can have a fill spot? That would go in there. That's going to drain those out of there, but that's fine if we have like a good, universal fill spot, right? That's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. So that's the only one we would need there. Then we could like that. This one, I don't think we can get. I don't think we can get that one. Not self-building, noobish. Got me. Yeah, I don't think filling itself is gonna be a thing. Like we could get most of them this way. But we talked about this a moment ago. Like, even if it's not self-filling, if I had to come and refill it myself, that's really like a non-issue in my opinion. Because, like, well, that's not true. So we're taking a whole stack every time. 8 out of these. Every time we get a stack, how many stacks are here? 8 times 9. Whatever that is. Oh, it does. 70, what is it? 72? My calculator, I screwed up. Yeah, so we would get 72 uses before we would run out. So that's like... It's not the best, but it's something. Man, it really would be nice if we could get this one back here. I just don't know how we would. Like, maybe if we can come this direction. Oh, yeah, we really should go both sides if we're going to do that. Maybe make this one a full block. So that would, so now with this, we've got the bottom 3 taken care of. We could come up there. And now we're not even using this backside. If we do that, so that hits the bottom one and the bottom 3 up here. we could come out this way. Maybe with another target block. Maybe we need to use a target block there as well. So that would hit those 3. And it would pull the signal this direction. Oh, we wouldn't. No, we don't need a target block there. We can use a regular block. So then we can pull the signal this direction. We can do another target block above those. Now that could be another regular block. Because we would bring it up there. And then target block in the middle. Okay, so now we've got these sides open. Does this still dispense a full stack? Let's find out. Oh no! What did we screw up? So it's cut off somewhere. I thought this would grab this and it would actually carry a signal. I guess I'm wrong. This is our kind of a choke point right here. So I can't have this target block here. Man, I thought for sure that was gonna work. Ooh, man, we're so close. This would have been perfect. Dang it! Ah. All right. Is there a way around this? This doesn't need to be a solid block, right? No, there's no reason that needs to be a solid block. So let's do that. And then we can bring this out and over. And move up like that. Oh, what if I make this a target block? Would that do anything? I don't know. I'm honestly just kind of experimenting here. Did we get it? Did we fix it? Okay, so that's all the stacks working. Oh, dude, I think we got it. I think we actually have it now. Yeah. Because now I can actually go like this. Let's grab some hoppers. Oh, dude. Oh, this is crazy. We're doing it. Yay. So now we can go straight up the side like that. Come there. We can come up this side here. Eminem, probably not. I probably can't. I don't know things about stuff like that. Like, I don't know anything about India. And, hey, if it's not PG, we're just not even going to talk about it. We'll keep things PG around here, right? I'm only making assumptions because you just showed up and asked me a very random question. And that typically is what happens when people do that. All right. So now, how do we get these into one spot? Well, good question. So those would go over. Nice, Exile. Are you gonna sell posters for all that streaming thumbnail? Of that stream thumbnail? You like it, Neki? It's pretty absurd. I just had to make something real fast, so I kind of went for it. All right, so if we need to split in 3 different directions. Okay. I think the solution is well, you know what a solution could be. There's no reason we couldn't just like what's the split here? Like we can like we'll break this down to like the basics. So we have 1. Yeah, we don't need this bottom one's already getting taken care of. Right? So we don't need to bother with that. That's already taken care of from the back. So we have 1, 2, 3 taken care of right there. This one takes care of 1, 2, 1, 2. So then just this one needs to be picked up. And that's going to be the tough one. Huh. Dang. I would like to make like a nice elegant solution here, you know? That's what I want. Not confident that's going to be possible though. All right. Sounds like Rev's coming over tonight, so that'll be a good time. Yeah, they just put our building on mandatory 6 days, which is weird since we work a 4-day work week. Oh my. Abstract statues. That's right, Neki. Very abstract statues. It's very functional though. I love it. All right, so what's the solution here? What's the solution here? I guess like I don't know. What else would it be other than this, right? If I put rockets in here, does it go down? No, it won't. It has to be pointing down. So we could go like that. Get a chest. And that would fill this top one and these back two and the bottom one. 4 would be filled from there. And then we could just do that. Yes, more. I miss you mean Rachel? Yeah, this is just girlfriend. All right, so now we can fill this up. Fill this one up. Fill this one up. Why is this empty? Oh. Should probably point those the right direction, I guess. Seems like a good idea. Okay, so now we have our filling solutions figured out, which is fine. These two will drain twice as fast because this one's filling 4 and these ones are only filling 2. So if we want them to drain at the same rate, well, let's see. We have a double chest on each. So they're all pretty equal in that regard, but these two have 5, 10 additional storage. This one has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That one has 40 additional storage based on the hoppers. So, like, what does that even out to? Woo! I don't know. We could add a second chest, or we'd add, like, you know, one more chest here as, like, a secondary sort of storage solution to help kind of balance out the fact that it's carrying most of the load with refilling. That's an option. That kind of works. So now we've got a automatically refilling 64 rocket dispenser. Pretty compact, all things considered. I think it's pretty compact. It'd be easy to kind of decorate and cover up and make it look good. Feels good, team. Yeah. Yep. Feels good, team. All right. Cool. So now that that's done, let's go ahead and make a schematic of it. I think it's pretty much perfect. I don't think there's anything I would change here. The only thing I might change is making one fill location, but I don't want to have to bother with that. It sounds, I like how clean this looks, you know? It's symmetrical. It looks good. It's functional. Is it really that inconvenient to have to fill 3 different chests? 4 different chests, maybe? Once every, like, never? Once never? It's gonna last forever. We'll all probably never have to fill it up again. It'll be there's so much storage. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Are these all filled back up already? Let's see. I want to see how fast it fills back up. Oh, dude, they fill up immediately. There's no time. There's no time. It fills up right away. That's so good. Woo! We're gonna need to make a lot of rockets, huh? That's a lot. Let's see. That's like 9 times 8. So we already talked about 72. And then we have what? How much storage? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 54. So what is it? 72 plus 54 plus 54 plus 54 plus what's a single chest? I don't know, like half that. 20, like 27. And then 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 plus 80. We're going to need 341 stacks of rockets. It's so doable too. The only bottleneck we really have right now is paper, but I'm pretty sure Communal has a pretty big sugarcane farm. Pretty cheap solution too. Not very expensive. Nice. All right, let's do it. Let's make our schematic. We'll get rid of this. We don't need these. So this is our corner on this side, and then here. That covers all that. And then up top, the corner on this side would be I think that's it. Let's get rid of those blocks out of there. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's make our schematic. Area editor. We're going to call this Rocket Dispenser. Okay, cool. We actually did a thing. We got a thing done that we set out to do. And that feels really good. We didn't follow a tutorial for it. Oh, dude, check this out. Hey, guys, check this out. This is the door that I'm going to use. Well, welcome back, Sandy. Sorry, I know it was a long time ago. This is the door I'm going to use for the Wither Skeleton Arena. I got this from a Mumbo video. It's not his design. Somebody else designed it, but I got it from one of his videos featuring it. It's pretty fast. Pretty fast. It'll be easy to wire up. It's only 1 wide. It's super fast, and it's a 3x3. It's going to work perfectly. So this will be the door we use for the entrances to the different rooms for the classes, and probably also to get into the arena, I suppose. Cool. It's so fast. What a crazy thing. What a crazy thing. Neat. All right. So now let's jump over to our Wither Arena like prototype place. So we need to start figuring things out, guys. We actually need to start figuring out how this is going to work. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What a mess, huh? Yikes. Woo, that's a mess. This down here, I remember this being a thing. I don't know anything about what's going on with this. I couldn't even begin to explain what's going on here. Like, I kind of know what's going on over here. We are putting things into... Ah! That's so much. Yes, Arena. No. We need a good name for it. Oh man, it's gonna be ooh. Figuring this stuff out again is gonna be tough. Counting. This is what this is how we counted like which round we were on. So it's like round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would drop a sword into here, and then this would cycle it back up. So basically, we would invert this. Oh yeah, it's not that complicated. Oh dude, this isn't that complicated. This is simple. I'm dumb. So all it is the hopper timer right here, and this determined how long our rounds were. I think they were like 1 minute. They were very fast. Like this is how fast it was. And when the timer went off, or no, that was between rounds. This whatever. I think they were all a minute. I don't know. I don't remember. But we would start the game, and then like this kind of went in a circle, and this was our pregame timer, and this was our between no, excuse me. One of these is our, I think this one is our timer during the round. No. Let's slow down. Take a deep breath. This was the timer that would be going off when we were between rounds or before a round. Probably easier to say before a round. And then when it was done, it would send a signal through this simple monostable circuit, which would just give us a quick pulse that would drop one of these swords into this dropper. And this dropper, depending on the strength of the signal that's coming out of the dropper, would activate a different one of these timers. And these timers were set to different intervals. So as we got into later rounds, we would send out wither skeletons faster. So this was just a counter to tell us how fast or what round we were on to determine how fast we're sending out skeletons. And then once that's done, it starts this sends the signal down, and it starts the round timer that goes off while the round is actually being run. It's not that complicated. It's really not. Very easy, very simple. Really not. It looks crazy. I'm not gonna say it's not confusing. I'm not, you know what? Maybe it's not simple. Okay, maybe it's not simple, but it's not as confusing as it looks. That's what I want to say. That's what I think, and I believe is true. It's not as confusing as it looks. It is definitely confusing. Mid-round, pre-round. There you go. That's just what I said. I said this is pre-round. This is during the round. These are just 2 hopper clocks. And then everything else is just kind of taking those signals and doing stuff with them. Like iterating to the next round. Easy. And then this is just a recycling bin. This just recycles swords to go through the system again. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. This thing I had to look up. This thing's a pain in the butt. I hated this thing. This thing drove me nuts. There's got to be an easier way. There's gotta be, guys, there's gotta be an easier way to count with redstone, you know? I hate it. I hate it. Why is it so hard to count with redstone? You know what I just figured out? I just in my head realized there's an easier way to do this. No, there's not. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. I give up. I can't. I'm so dumb sometimes. I can't help it. My little baby brain is having a hard time comprehending it though. Hey, same with my little baby brain, my old man baby brain. They call me old man baby brain. Oh, yikes. Oh, I'm excited to get into it again, guys. It's so fun. It's so fun to get this stuff working. Yep. Oh, yeah. You know what we could do? That was 3:30. It's going to be over soon. Well, not soon, but soon enough. I'm going to rework our stuff on the server. We're gonna, oh, Sandy, let's not, you know, I'm all about some very fun and good compliments, but, oh boy, this boy can be quite dumb, and that's a scientific fact, famously dumb. We're gonna rework this stuff down here, guys. So we got this fixed. We're gonna go through a third iteration on this system down here. I added these lever levers, so we can turn off the different modules. So I can close this or open it if I want it to not be running. But I think I figured out a way in my head. I don't know if it'll actually work, but I figured out a way in my head. Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes, Sandy. I figured out a way in my head that I can take a skeleton from one spot, from one of these modules, and send it to two different places. So we are going to cut down on the number of wither skeletons we are going to be holding in place. We're going to cut down on how many we're holding. So we're going to reduce this to probably 4 modules instead of 8. So that way, because I watched this Logical Geek Boy video. If you guys saw his most recent video, he talks about how mob spawning works. And each player has 70 mobs in the world. And then for every additional player that joins, it adds another 40, I believe it is. 30 or 40. I think it's 40. So 70 is the mob cap for the world. Every additional player increases it by 40. And then they're shared. Everybody shares the mob cap. So if I'm at like a farm, for example, that we have 150. What do you mean you have 150? What do you mean we have 150? What does that mean? Sorry, I don't understand. Uno raid. Reverse. We're going to go raid you. We have 150 mobs. What does that mean? In the world right now, at this moment right now, we have 150 mobs. Is that what you're saying? Holy crap, is this like an actual raid? That's wild. That Uno player, hey, thanks for raiding. We're doing some Minecrafting. I'm going to do some sleeping. Why do we have a higher mob cap? Why? What? Why? What? Each individual player has 150? Didn't have that many people in my stream, but yeah, it's an actual raid. That's crazy. I don't even know how you would go about doing a raid on YouTube. That's wild. Well, thanks for raiding. What were you guys playing? Were you doing anything buck wild? It was to counter nether spawn issues. I wonder if that has to do with if each player has 150. I wonder if that's part of our lag problem. Because, like, Because like when I'm here by myself or it's just me and Nikki Ma online, it's kind of okay. Like there are some chickens over here we can go look at. Like they don't really do the tick lag. Like they move around okay. They're doing all right. It's not bad. But as soon as we get like a third or fourth person online, it just goes terrible. It just gets so bad. Streaming SMP with my friends. Oh, dude, that's super cool. That's kind of what we're doing. After all the lag issues. All right. Well, so go back to what I was saying though, is that so I watched this Logically Geek Boy video where he said he was talking about how with vanilla Minecraft it's 70. You have 70 mobs is the mob cap for one player. Every player that joins adds 40. So you go from 70 to 110 to 150 for every player. It goes up at 40. And they're shared. So it's not like each player gets 70. We all share 140 or whatever it is. Or 150 or whatever it is. However many there are online. So if I'm at like a farm where there's nowhere to spawn except this one spot, like you know, when you have like a AFK spot up in the air, if I'm AFK there while there's multiple people online, I've upped the mob cap and mobs are not spawning in my spot, but then spawning on like where like near another player. And so they're eating up the mob cap and my farm's not working then. Like that's why mob caps or like that's why farms don't work very well in on servers. Like there are like different types of servers you can get, like paper servers, I guess, have a setting where you can make it so each player has their own mob cap. And so we each only get our 70 and it just stays like that, which is interesting. But I'm bringing it up to in reference to this arena. So I'm going to spawn proof around here and I don't want to have more entities than my mob cap. That's what I'm going to try and do. And like I counted, so if we have 8 of these nodes here, that hold 11 wither skeletons each. That's 88. And then I counted when this was running and we had wither skeletons going along here. That was like, there were like 40 of them in the stream at the time. So we had 80 plus another 80 on top. So we had 160 mobs here. And like, that's too many. That's too many. And like, we'll never use all of them. Like most of them are just going to get killed. But this stream is so long that it's like they're just it takes forever before they end up actually dying in our little kill chamber that we made. So I'm gonna get rid of a couple of these on either side, and then I'm gonna scrunch them up as far over here as I can go. So when the wither skeletons start coming in, I want them to fill up 2 nodes on either side, and then I want them to fall to their death immediately. Just as fast as possible, I want to kill them. I think Rev actually, if Rev was here, he'd be like, this is what I told you to do. But I maybe just didn't understand. But I think he actually was saying to do this. And I think that's what I'm going to try and do. We're going to tear a couple of these down and move a couple over. And I think that's going to help with performance when we're running the arena. And oh, another nice thing is I've had this running and I've been like up top where the shops are going to be. All these shops. And like even in this center area, you cannot hear the wither skeletons, which is so good. I was really worried when we had our beta thing. You could hear the wither skeletons so loud when you were in the shops and stuff. They were so loud and it was super annoying. So this is far enough away that we don't have to worry about that, which feels really good. But it's not so far away that despawning is going to be an issue. Yeah, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff. We need to get these shops built. I'm going to do that on a time lapse though, so I'm not going to do it on stream. I'm going to like record it with my cam account for a video. And then from there, we actually need to start like actually building the game. But I'm still unsure how I want this to work. I can't decide if I want. I think the best way to do this, to like the whole arena itself. Oh yeah, Sandy, we're gonna have a ton more videos, and hopefully they'll be better and better every time. That's my plan at least. So I'm trying to decide the best way for a player to experience the arena. If we go back to our prototype, right now when this runs, like it runs automatically. So when the game starts, you select your class, you set your respawn point, you select your class, and then then the game starts once you selected your class, and now the doors will be open, and then when the round starts, the doors close. So when you go out into the arena, you can't get back in until the round's over. And when the round's over, the door opens, and then it's just a timer. It's on a timer, so you're on a timer to go purchase your items or whatever. But I don't think that's a really great solution. I don't know. Is a timer better, or would it be better for the player to have like a button, like somewhere, anywhere in here, where they could press it and be like, "Start next round." And you just press that button, and the next round starts. I kind of am leaning toward a button, just because like, let the players go at their own pace. Like, there's no reason to hurry them. I don't think it adds a challenge or anything like that. I don't think it's like easier or harder. So like I say just let the players do their thing. That's how I see it. But if that's the case, like, how do we do the end of a round then? So are the rounds on timers? Do we do timed rounds, or do we have like a payment system where the player needs to collect X amount of coal or bones, and then they have to pay to end the round? Like, oh, have you collected enough bones? Okay, pay the price. Round is over. So you're basically like, quote unquote, round is over. You're paying to gain access to the shops again. Is that better, or is it better to put it on a timer and just say, okay, you survived this round. The round's over. We're not spawning wither skeletons anymore. Go make your purchases and press the button to start the next round when you're ready. I think that might be the way to do it. I think timed rounds that increase with difficulty. I don't know if the rounds should get longer. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit longer. But I think they get a little bit longer, and then we start ramping up the amount of wither skeletons we pump into the arena. Timed rounds. Yeah, I think timed rounds is good. But we need to have a good way to indicate to players that the round is over. Because, like, there are going to be, when we get to the later rounds, there are going to be tons of wither skeletons. There are going to be so many wither skeletons. Like, really, a lot of them. So, what's the right answer here? How do we tell the players that the round is over in the arena? I don't know, because like it's huge. The arena is gigantic. I mean, you remember it's like 120. What is it, like 120 wide? Like an audio cue, like a little ding from a no block. Yeah, an audio cue is not bad. I would like the audio cue is not bad. I would like a visual cue too, because it is going to be very noisy when we're fighting wither skeletons. So I'm trying to decide what would be a good visual cue for that. I don't know. We got to do something, because the door is going to open, obviously. Like the entrance door will open. I love these doors. They're the simplest possible door. I love them. Maybe some lights around the walls in the arena can flash. That's good. That's good, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. Sandy, I think you just nailed it in one. Like, I'm not even joking right now. That's actually a super good idea. Just, we'll have some lights somewhere, like, around the wall that just, like, just slowly flash. That just say the round is over. And when the round is on, or when the round is commenced is when we're in the middle of the round, the lights just stay off. Or stay on. Either way, I guess. Probably off. Probably off. Some of the floor in case you're not near the walls. Yeah, that's... Sandy really just freaking nailed it in one. No joke. No joke. He straight up just got it. That's good. Sandy, you're on a roll. Can you... Let's keep this ball rolling. So what's the right way to start the game then? What's the right way to start the game? I was thinking off too. Yeah, off. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, she freaking nailed it. That's so good. Just some lights. It's like, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to downplay your good idea, but it is such an obvious answer. It's a little sad I didn't think of it. But you like, that makes it sound like it was not, you're, words! You did a great job, Sandy. I'm being a jerk. So how do we start the game? What we talked about doing a killing chamber, but like we have to set the spawn point. So like if we do a killing chamber, all right, we're doing a lot of back and forth. So start the game at the beginning, always a good place to start. Go to the very beginning, a very good place to start. Is there gonna be a note block near the entrance that goes ding 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 when the round starts? Ding ding ding. Like ready, set, go type of sound. Yeah, that's good. That's good. If we're talking about the start of the game, how we want that to look and how we want that to work. Hey, I made a little green screen for my thumbnail. Guys, you should go watch my tutorial. It's really something. After I got past the scripted part and I started just building on camera, woo! Oh boy. It was fun. It was something. All right, so like if we want the game to start with a killing chamber, right? How does that work? Here's also Slack. I don't even. It was you know, it was funny. But you're totally... Oh, yeah, that was so big brain. I can't believe I didn't think of that either. Sandy, I watched so many tutorials. Why did I not think to include a material list? I don't know. I guess in my head, I was, like, not even convinced I was going to do a tutorial, you know? We could have... So what we could do is... I like the idea of a killing chamber. I think that's a funny idea. Like, we kill the player before they start the game. So, like... What we would have to do is we'd have to have like a locker room. So we'd have like an entrance. So we could just put like an iron door down or something for now, just to like just to say, okay, this is a door, whatever. So you'd like, you come in, and then we could have, like, a bed. Like here. And you set your respawn point, right? And then we could have one. Oh, yeah, I think this is it. I think we've done it. So, like, we could have one. This is pretty good. I like this. One wither skeleton. And we could even, like, do, like, you know, something like that. And, like, it activates and it opens the door. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just going wild. Whatever. You know, yeah, I don't need to actually, like, make it work. I'm just gonna, like, we're just gonna talk through it really quick. So you have, like, a door. And then we could have a second door over here that has, like, a piglin. Oh, no, we can't do a piglin. Unless they attack zombie piglins. Do they? Oops. They don't. They don't attack zombie piglins. Do they attack villagers? They don't. Man, what do they attack? Iron Golem? We have to make one. Oh my. Yeah, but okay, so I know he attacks them, but do they attack him? Yeah, it looks like they do. Yeah, he's trying to attack him. Okay, great. Well, that'll be super easy then. So we could have a big old Iron Golem here. So we have the player walk in, they set their respawn point, and then we could have like a button they press to start the game, and that actually starts the game, right? So they press the button, and this causes the door to open, which causes a wither skeleton come in and kill us, right? Oh, my dude. Give me a netherite sword. So then our wither skeleton boy comes in. Gives us a smack and kills us. And then when we respawn in the first room of the arena where we pick our class and everything. And then this door opens up. And we could just have, you know, trapdoors. We'll have to make sure he's far enough away that he doesn't kill him. But, you know, he would go through, he'd fall down, he'd go into a bubble elevator that drops him back in place ready to do the next one. So that would get the game started, right? Is there a more elegant solution though than this bed? I don't know. It seems okay. You set your spawn, and then we could have either a pressure plate or a Man, I don't know. Or tripwire that would that's tough. Because this is tough because if the player dies. No. So okay. So what we'll do is we'll turn this into a T flip-flop. So the start of the game happens when you respawn into here. So when you respawn into here, the game starts. This is a T flip-flop. We'll have like a pressure plate T flip-flop. Yeah, like right here. This pressure plate right here would be a T flip-flop that starts the game, and then when it gets activated the next time, it ends the game. We could even put in some like conditions to check to say like, oh, has the player pressed this button to summon the wither skeleton? And this could be on like a nice long timer too. Oh, we could even make this floor in here out of hoppers so that when the wither skeleton comes in to kill the player, all their stuff gets sent into a chest somewhere, right? Gets sent into a chest somewhere for collection. That's not bad. So the player comes in here, game gets started. We could even have like, so this would, we could have it so this, when you press this button, triggers like a really long pulse extender, like a super long one. Say that's like 20 seconds, 30 seconds long. And if this gets triggered while that's active, it starts the game. And then if it gets triggered while that's not active, it ends the game. So when the player is gone and fought the arena, this button has reached its cooldown, and they die. Ends the game. And then we could have the exit be somewhere in here, I guess it could be. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. You might have to be careful. I think wither skeletons can equip gear. You're right, they can. But we can solve that by just equipping them with gear, right? We can give them armor or whatever. We could have like one shakedown wither skeleton that does the job for us. I like that. I think that's good. Yeah, the only concern I would have is if like players have thorns, that's gonna be lame because that would kill him. And if players are like being dumb and they fight back and they fight the wither skeleton, that's dumb. But like, you know, we could like spell it out for them before they go into the chamber. Like we just have like a sign that says, "Do not kill canned sandwich," and then canned sandwich shows up. Or like, "Canned sandwich will kill you. Do not fight back, or you're fired," or something. I don't know. And canned sandwich shows up and kills you. Yeah, this is good. I think we're onto something here. This actually is very good, very good, very good. Cool. So we're gonna have like the lobby. The lobby would be out here, right? No. The lobby would be out here. Wait, no. Where's our ah. This was our entrance. So we had the iron door. Why'd I break the iron door? I had put a button here so I wouldn't have to. Alright. I don't want to kill anybody. I have to kill some wither skeletons. That's for sure. Danny, you tell me you're not gonna come play? Shoot. You don't want to be my bouncer? If you're warning us against killing people killing, it's Nikki Ma's name you want to put up. Oh yeah, you're saying people won't kill Nikki Ma? I accidentally killed Nikki Ma once. I only shot one arrow. It's not fair. Of course I'm gonna play. Good. Even better. All right. So the other thing I want to do is in here. I want. Gimme, gimme, I want, gimme, I want. What do I want? I want some kind of like counter, right? And here's where it's gonna get tricky. Is like, say we talked about this before, where it's like, I want like redstone lamps going up. You know? And then we can put player heads down. She's killing her machine. Good job. Nobody thinks she's a robot. I don't play. I've been hyped up for this month. Been bragging to my friends about everything. What? No way. That's crazy. All right, so you guys know though, like I want like something like this here, where I want maybe like I don't see. Here's where I don't know how to do this redstone wise. Like, how do you create like a counter? You know, that indicates how many rounds a person has survived. That's what I want. Is I want something that's gonna display how well a player has done. That's gonna take some redstone research, you know? And then you'd have like the players' heads down here. Interesting. I didn't know there were heads like in the game normally. Like creeper heads, zombie heads, player head. So you'd have like the players' heads indicating who they are. And then what I would like is a way to tell the game that you're about to play. So I would have like something like this. And then like a button. And you could press the button and it would light up yours and turn everyone else's off, right? And then the game would like, we would take that signal and we would say, okay, this player's playing, and it's going to count how many rounds you survived. Now, if we do that, I don't know if it would be possible to track a high score. Like, man, I don't know. It'd be tough. Like, how would you track high score and just not the last score they got? Like, how could I, like, you're getting into some pretty intense computing to, like, store information, compare it to other information, and then intelligently say, okay, this one's more. Either keep that one or replace this one over here with this one. Like, oh, that's like, I don't know if I can do that with logic. That's so much. That's so much to do. I don't know. That seems crazy. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. There's something else that we could do. If we want to indicate how well a player is doing, we talked about potentially doing something like victory points. So if we decided to do victory points instead of counting rounds survived, I think that's a good idea. I think victory points is the correct route to go, because if we do rounds survived, players don't really have to kill wither skeletons. They just have to run around and not die. So if we go with victory points that you have to purchase and like do stuff with, they have to like actually collect resources to gain. If we do victory points, we could have like a victory point currency system where it's like a wither skeleton skull is 1 victory point. If you get 10 wither skeleton skulls, you could swap them out for a wither skull, and that's worth 10 wither skeleton points. And that way, players could collect their victory points and display them in the hall outside. And I think that might be the way to do it. Because then it could be like a long term thing, right? Because then it could be like, it's less like, well, it would still be like, oh, I've got more points than you. But it would also be kind of like, hey, look at all these points I've collected. And we could have like a conversion chart somewhere where people can see. We could even take the shops that we've been building, all the shops we've been making, and we could make little shops in here. We could make shops in here where you can pay the different currencies for more points, where you could come over with your wither skeleton skull, drop it in, and get a wither skull, and then you could go put them up here for display for other players to see. That might, because that would require no redstone tracking, which I think is good. And it also gives the player like more to do, kind of like a lobby sort of thing, like, you know, like the game menu, kind of like a way to do stuff outside of the actual arena itself. I think there's some potential fun there. You like that? I think that might be it. Because then what we would do is, like, when you submit victory points, we'll have a system where drops the sorry, I'm like really trying to think through this. So you play the game, you get a Wither Skeleton Skull. That's going to be our victory point. Is a Wither Skeleton Skull. That is the victory points. So I think inside the arena we should have a shop where you can pay 63 coal for a Wither Skeleton Skull. And that gives you the skull that you have on your body in the arena. And then there should be a place if it was me, I'd have something to put the skulls in that calculates and gives you renamed sunflowers, there creating your victory point currency. Like a plug, like a plug ahead or an actual skull. I'm not Exile. If you should elaborate for me. I'm not sure I totally follow you, but I'm going to continue to explain what I'm thinking also. So Wither Skeleton Skulls are the victory points. You can purchase them in the arena shops if you want to, like in the arena, like when you're in between rounds. You can spend coal to get skulls, and then you can get them in the arena when you're fighting. Obviously, there needs to be at least one or more places inside the actual arena where you're fighting that you can drop off the Wither Skeleton Skulls to count the victory points. Because if I get a skull and then I die, it doesn't count unless it gets submitted into this like this like submission thing, right? This like where you go and you submit your points. So physically acquiring the skulls is half of the game, and then you actually have to go and deliver them to the counter or whatever. And then those get dispensed in your pre-game room, your pre/post-game room, where you can pick them up to go display them. And then there could be like a conversion system out here where you could convert them to like other things. I have something to put the skulls in that calculates and gives you renamed sunflowers. They're creating your victory point currency. Yeah, I think we're kind of on the same thing here. Kind of. Where it's like you have to go put the skulls somewhere and then it converts it into something else. That is the currency, the victory point, if you will. Yeah, I think that's good. Nice. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I think that's good. So we're gonna have to figure out like what that looks like. I think we'll probably build like these like shrine type things in the arena, maybe a couple of them, one on like either side of a circle, right? That makes sense. You get what I mean. We'll just have a couple of them in random locations in there. Probably like far away from the entrance though. We don't want them even close to the entrance to the arena, like to the actual fighting area. Seems like we really got to figure it out. Yeah, we're in the same place. All right, cool. Cool. Perfect. All right. So then we can do like some shop type stuff out here. This stuff I'm still not totally clear on. So like this part's good. This part is good. Like we can count how many players there'll be. 2, 3, 4. We'll probably just do 3 though, right? We'll probably just do 3 players. And that'll be good because that way we can actually automate the selection of how many players are playing. So as long as this button is still, like, the cooldown on this button is going, the player respawning in their bed will count. We'll be able to count how many players there are. So then we'll be able to count. So then in here, this is the game start and game end area. Now we'll need a place where you can pick your class. But I want... So I want each player to have their own kind of separate experience in a way, sort of. So what I think I'd like to do here is we would do some kind of like a bubble elevator with a piston door in front of it. So that when the player goes through, it closes the door behind them. And then the players go into, man, I don't know. So we need a, so the players have joined the game. There are 3 players. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. Okay, so let me explain. I'm trying to solve a lot of problems at once here. I don't want the players to die and then be able to go straight back into the arena and like collect their stuff that they dropped when they played last time, or you know, lots of stuff. There's a lot of reasons I wouldn't want the players to go straight back into the arena. When the game's over, it needs to shut down and stay closed for like probably 5 minutes so that everything can despawn and wither skeletons can get like despawned, all that stuff, so that it's like a fresh start for the next player. So the reason I want to do this and have these little cutoff things is so that I can count, like, here's a pressure plate. They step on it, it closes them in, so only one player can go through here. And now this one player goes up into the class select area. And then this player goes through, goes up into the class select area. This door closes. So now this is cut off. And this is cut off. We could use a different block to show. This is cut off. This is cut off. Third player goes through. That cuts off. It closes. And nobody else can get through. And now they can all go up. They can go into the same class select area. Like, that's fine. Potentially, Exile, the only concern there is that we need to differentiate when the player spawns there to start the game and spawns there to end the game. Do observers work like that? Can I put an observer like under the bed? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Hold on. Is that for real? That's not gonna be fast enough, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, your answer, your solution is much better than mine. It doesn't seem to have detected me respawning. Hold on. I just gotta go unlock my door. Zach's on his way. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, all right. So it definitely detects a player in the bed. Huh. That's weird. Man, I don't know. We're gonna screw around with it. I think the pressure plates are the easy solution, but if we can get that to work, that would be more elegant. Absolutely. So they did the stuff with beds in Redstone in season 7. Okay. Cool. Let's go check it out, I guess. That's good. That's good. Um yeah, so I think the player so they pick this, they respawn, they go into their chamber. Um man. So what would have to happen is that the player respawns the first time to start the game, and it counts the player as in the game when they respawn. This door would have to open, right? They would go through, it would close behind them. They would go up the bubble elevator, and then they would go into the class selection area where they would pick their class and actually go into the arena. Yep. Then that's how that would work. And then like the game is just started at that point. So that's kind of where we're at. So we need like a pre-game lobby. We need the killing chamber that will get them into the kind of like pre-game. No, this is the pre-game lobby. Like this is just like the lobby to the arena lobby. This is well, yeah. So this is like the main. We'll call this the main lobby, and then there's the killing chamber that sends you into the pre-game lobby that goes into the class selection, and then finally into the shops to start the game. That's how it's gonna work. I think that's the theory. So we're gonna do max 3 players. Does that seem good? I mean, there's only 3 classes, so I think that's the way to do it, right? 3 classes, 3 players. Seems fair. Here's the question: do we lock it to only the 3? Like, do we lock it to one class per player? Like, do we lock? That's not what I'm asking. Do we lock it so that you can't have like 2 rangers? Like, if you have 3 players, you have to have one of each class, or do we just let people play whatever they want? Because if my stream's about to go buck wild. I think Zach's probably got some downloads queued up on his Steam thing. We'll probably just end the stream here soon, though. Yeah, I'm just like, this is all just stuff I'm thinking about at this point. Yeah, this will probably call us the end of the stream, guys. But yeah, hope you guys all had a good time. I had fun. We got a lot done today. It was a good time. I'm gonna try and get a new video out tomorrow. We'll see. I'm gonna try to. I don't know. We'll see. Just Pob. Yeah, no, thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll plan to see you in the next one, which I guess might be tomorrow, possibly. We'll see. Yeah, it's all good. Probably gonna go get some food or something, I guess. All right, guys, it was real, it was fun. I hope you do have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.